I think this one will work best if I just describe what happened when we met Boa yesterday, and then we give our thoughts on it. So we first arranged, to play at 9:30 or whatever. He was a bit late, but we got into the game and everything, and then he'd got the kit colours wrong, so we had the same colour, so we had to restart again. Loaded it up, and then we actually got into the game. Yeah, it was tough, It was Boa played well. They were really quite slippery on the dribble, and in defence there was not much space between midfield, midfield and defence, and the goalkeeper. So the two fours were really tight, and it made things quite difficult. Nevertheless, I thought we had the upper hand in the first half, and on a couple of occasions, had we been a bit smoother with the touch or the pass, we could have probably scored. Saying that, on the attack, he was also a threat, and I think he did a move where he got Mertens in between my fullback and centre back and actually hit the post. Although, it's one of those where you're not surprised he's hit the post. If he'd have gone in, it would have been a bit of a sucker punch. But both teams were in the game, although I was coming out on top. Then came the second half, and it was, we kind of did our trump cards and brought on Messi. I thought it would always be good to have something like that in reserve, and I thought psychologically that would swing things my way. And the pressure, we upped it a bit, and we started to get corners and getting behind a bit more. And then from one of the corners, Messi crosses it and Suarez scores. And it was good to get the lead. I thought it was coming, but until you get the goal, you never know. And then we just continue playing. And he does I think I slipped up a bit. Yeah, I've had it with my left centre back. I'm really on top at this point, and I've tried to pass it across to my other centre half, and he's cut it off with his striker, and got 1-on-1. So he's in on goal, in on Neuer. I kind of brought out the keeper, but I never gave up on it. I could have brought him down, but I just thought I was just going to try and defend it. So I've gone behind Neuer. He's gone round him, but he's shot, and I've cleared it off the line. I mean, he easily could have scored the chance, and I'm sure he was disappointed when he missed it. But that was that. And shortly afterwards, we've seen a message that says the game is disconnected for unforeseen circumstances. So I was, really shocked. I've not really seen that one before. So we've called him, and he's like, yeah, what happened? Blah 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 blah. Obviously, he's not done it on purpose. I've not done it. It's just one of those things. And so I've actually called Mark and seen what his opinion was. I think he basically said it can happen. So we just asked what minute it was and that, and he kind of suggested we sort it out between us. Yemi was saying if it was him in that position, he wouldn't play the whole game again. I actually initially suggested that, but maybe part of that was because I just wanted the game. I wanted to have a full game. It would be better to look at. Obviously had I won, but I just think it was better for the league, for the others, that we have a full game. But upon discussing, when he said he wouldn't, if he was in my position, he wouldn't play a whole game, I kind of took that on board, and so we decided, to play a half. So yeah, we've set up a half. He's got centre and he scores an own goal. So it's 1-0, and we're just going to go with that scoreline, or go with the scoreline at the end of half time. In this second game, I started Messi, of course, and I thought we played. And it was a bit strange, but I thought we actually were a bit more dominant in this one, and it was. I guess when in games like this, it's hard to say what was the fair result, but I felt we were better. I think he would agree with that, but it's just a disappointment in how it did pan out. saying that, I thought um, they 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 did quite well considering everything, and they are they were defending seriously, and that's dangerous. If Borough are going to start defending, they're going to be a force. I don't know if they'll do that with everyone else or what, but it was quite a difficult game, not just because of the circumstances, but a bit of credit should go to the Borough camp. But yeah, we will take the win and take the 3 points, and it was a clean sheet, but it was the manner of it is not it's not ideal, but it's online, and I guess this is the nature of it. So yeah, we just got to keep pace with Genesis. They're winning their games at the moment, so we've won all of ours, and yeah, it's a pretty good start. I feel we're coming into our own a bit. In that last game, we had periods of pressure, which were how I want to play. So yeah, we're getting better, and yeah, so just satisfied with that.